Okay, we are live. We are live. Welcome, welcome everyone. Welcome to today's live. I'm just gonna go live over here as well, over on TikTok. Hi, you guys. Welcome, welcome everyone for today's live. Whether you're watching on TikTok or if you're watching on YouTube in my YouTube channel, that's going to be recorded over there as well. So I'm inviting anyone who would like to watch the recording as well to join me over on YouTube. If you guys want to interact with me, go on TikTok because that's where I'm interacting the most with all of you. And today I have an amazing topic. I have a really good topic, which is like I've been getting those questions a lot when I started, especially. And many people have asked me actually, so can I actually start with a zero investment? Which is a valid question, right? It's absolutely a valid question. But before I go into answering that, I just want to ask you something else. I really want to ask you something else because, you know, um, many of us had the opportunity. By the way, if this is the first time you're watching me over here, put first time in the comments. I would really love and appreciate you, and just to see who is new to this channel, whichever one you're listening or watching on. And just as a little introduction, let me introduce myself. My name is Andrea Petrek. I've been a coach and an online entrepreneur for over 6 years. And I've been doing digital marketing actually for 6 years. But my business really hit the ground when I had my baby 3 years ago, and I was not able to put 8+ more hours into the business. And my coaching business literally stopped, it collapsed. And then, even though I came back to the business very early on, within like first 3 months, it never took the momentum back again. And for the next 3 years, I was just racking my head, trying to figure this thing out. In the meantime, algorithms have changed, social media platforms have changed, all of that. It's absolutely different. And also, people on social media are different. And until recently, I was literally feeling like a failed entrepreneur because I had good months and I had really bad months. And I had, really good times and quite shitty times as well. So I have all of it. But what I realized lately or a couple of months ago was actually, well, this is not sustainable for me. And I was facing the option to go back to my corporate job. And I said, no way on hell. And I'm going to go back to corporate because that's just sucking my life and my soul. And that's no way I'm going to be spending my days. And this is not the way how I want to be earning money. And this is not the way how I want to be living my life. That's just simple as that. I want to have more freedom. I want to be the boss of me. I want to be deciding for myself when I go on vacation, how much days off do I take, or whether I work on certain days or don't, and how much, and what do I work on, and so on. I want to have that freedom. And I know many of you might be wanting that freedom as well. And so you are looking for opportunities, you are looking for what's out there. And especially because I've had the good experiences and I've had the bad experiences, like I've had them all. I've had them literally all. And a couple of months ago, I was facing this opportunity or that challenge, and I was thinking, well, do I go back to the job I don't like, literally hate the corporate, or do I go back putting in 8+ hours into my coaching business, online business, and I just overwork my ass and work weekends and bust my back and just like somehow I will get back on track with the results. But then I was asking myself, but like, what's going to be different this time? I was not able to, like to do it before for some time. So how is it going to magically happen, right? And I was literally praying. I was literally praying for a solution to my situation. I didn't want to go back to my corporate job, and I didn't want to bust my back in my business 8+ hours. And I was praying. I was literally praying. I want the freedom. I want to have the income. What's the solution to this? And the day everything changed for me was when I discovered this blueprint. There was an Australian lady whose post I responded to. I watched her for a while. She showed me her results. I was going to like watch the webinars. What is this about? And I just signed up. And I signed up very quickly on because of two things, mainly two things. Well, first of all, it allowed me to create my own business because it's your own business when you're creating it, right? And the second thing was because there are only 2 hours per day that you actually spend on money generating activities. So 2 hour workday and being my own boss always beats a corporate job with 8 hours plus, or my own online coaching business with 8 hours plus every day. And with this blueprint, I'm literally on track with, learning how to create 6 figures in my business, in my passive income business, because this is what you get to create. You don't have to be overworking. This is what I know now, right? You don't have to be overworking yourself. You don't have to be working for someone else to get good money, because you can be slaving away in a corporate job and having great money. Many people can do that. But what I believe, the cost is just way too high. And so really my motto has become this the corporate income without a corporate headache. And it's possible because there is a literally step-by-step process that will teach you how to get there, how to do that, how to go about that. And today I really want to go into the nitty-gritty details and into the questions that many people have when they encounter this opportunity. And there are various questions, right? Like from all kinds of angles coming at onto that. And today I really want to go about the investment that it is when you join this kind of business. And especially at the beginning, I was getting questions like, well, can you do the business? Can you start a business without that investment, with like a zero investment? Is that possible? And first, I didn't know to respond really to people because, of course, there is an investment. But later on, I really understood like what's the difference when you actually have an investment, even though it's small investment, rather than no investment. And that's why I want to ask you a question. Like, do you remember the last time maybe you got something for free? And I remember when that was for me, right? I got like a gym membership offer, like to go for a trial week or something like that into the gym, right? And they, of course, they want to show people how it works and they want to come everyone to see. But because that membership for a week was for free, I didn't make it to the gym the entire week. I didn't. I just didn't. And just let me know in the comments, by the way, if you have a similar experience. Maybe you got something for free and maybe a voucher to get a free coffee, or maybe a free membership for a limited time, or something like 2+1, right? Like something extra for free. And I can tell you that our tendency as human beings, we have the tendency not value the things that are for free in the first place. So when we get something for free, we might not value that as something that we needed to either pay for, or we needed to kind of work for, or we needed to put some effort for that, right? So it's very easy when you receive something for free just not to use that in the first place. And I'm going to tell you how that actually reflects into your investment, like when you are starting your own business. And I know people who, for those people, like $900 as an investment, upfront investment, is no biggie. It's just kind of like no, like they would not even blink an eye, right? Because $900 is nothing for them, and they would just pay and they would just like go for it if they were really kind of like interested in this, right? But I can tell you one thing: the comparison to people who invest $900 and they don't even feel that in their wallet is different. Their experience is different to those people who pay maybe $900 from like saving up the money, or like borrowing the money, or even going for their credit card like I did, and like feeling it, that it's a real investment for them, because that's the word, right? That's the word. It's an investment. You want to be invested in the project that you are buying into. Why? Because those people who, that was like a no big deal for them investing $900, they were not really invested. Why? Because for it, that it was easy for them to pay $900, so they would not even really care. They were not really in it with their heart, with their soul, with their efforts and willingness to go beyond. And what sometimes can happen is just like they will give up because, well, I've been here 2 weeks and nothing really has happened and I'm done. I'm not willing to do the work, right? And because it's not a big investment, it's probably not a big loss either. And they just leave it and go away and quit very, very quickly because this is an investment. This is an investment into you, into yourself, into your future. And so those people who usually struggle with coming up with a payment, they're so vested in this entire enterprise. They're so vested to get back their results, to get their return on investment, right? Because for them, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. So that's the first thing I want to really mention as a take on the investment. The second thing is, well, there is an investment, and there are actually four levels of investment you can get into this business with. There are four different levels. The $900 investment is basically the highest one, but there is also a $600 level, $300 level, and there is $100 level. So there is absolutely an investment range for almost anyone and everyone, right? For those who really cannot afford more, they just starting at the 100, but they're getting the same business. They're getting the same business in a box done for you. They plug in and they start marketing themselves, their business. They're getting the digital product, they're getting the course, which is at the 100 level, and it's called Launchpad. And it literally guides you how to set up your business, how to set up your social media, how to start growing your audience, how to turn your audience into sales, into customers, how to build a brand, how to build, all those amazing things. These are just the basics, and you're already getting them with the 100 level investment, right? So you can even start at the lowest level, but there's still an investment. The second thing that I want to really mention is, well, would you actually trust an investment that says put in zero, gain big results or gain big returns? You'd be just wondering yourself, like where would I get that return from? What, like that actually sounds like a scam to me, right? If somebody would promise me without any investment you can have big returns, huge income, and I would be like, where, what, how is it gonna happen? It's just like strange people giving me money, or like, what do you mean by that, right? Is it a charity? No. So there has to be an investment for everyone. And there are four levels of investment you can even start at, right? Because when you start at a 100 level investment, you can actually resell that 100 digital product. This is what you're getting, and this is what you're reselling. So for everyone who maybe doesn't know what master resell rights are, it's basically you getting a course, you getting a digital product with master resell rights, which gives you the right to sell that very product to unlimited numbers of customers for the same price. And because it's a digital product, you buy it once and you can sell that multiple times. That means hundreds, that means thousands times. It doesn't matter. And the best thing is really that everyone who buys that from you has the very same right to sell that to their customers. That's why we are saying this is a business that you're buying, because you can be selling those to others. And this is how you're creating your return. Because just imagine, even if you invest at that 100 level, and you sell to one customer that one digital product for $100, your investment is covered just by one customer. One customer buys, your entire investment is covered, and everything else that comes afterwards as your income actually is just your return. It's your money. And because this business gives you 100% profit of everything that you're selling, because it's your business and you're selling those products, you're keeping 100% profit. That's the biggest difference between maybe affiliate marketing, maybe MLM or whatnot. This is no MLM. You are not building teams. You're not recruiting anyone. You're not getting paid from anyone else's sales. Your customers are selling, great, perfect for them. They are keeping 100% of what they're selling. You're not getting anything. They're not getting anything of your sales. You're not getting anything of their sales. You're getting everything from your sales, 100%. I've never seen that actually in before. A model that gives you a master reseller right, that gives you actually a business that you just plug in and you work, and you can actually keep 100% profit, because most of the even affiliate marketings commissions are usually a fraction of that price. So you sell let's say in cosmetics, you sell a product for $25 and you're keeping certain percentage, right? Maybe you're getting 10%, maybe 30, maybe even 50, but almost never, like I've never seen it that you would get 100% of profit. And it makes sense. If it's a physical product, somebody had to manufacture that, and there are costs involved, so they need to get those costs and a margin on top of it as well. But because with this is a digital marketing, this is digital products. You're selling a product that it's replicable billions of times. Nobody's having any costs, even if you're selling to 1 million people. And that's why nobody's incurring any costs. So nobody's taking any profit off you. You're keeping all the profits for yourself. And with this business, there are no recurring payments, no monthly fees, nothing like that. Because there's only one-off payment at the start, at the beginning, when you buy that digital product, which is Legacy Builders program. When you're starting at the 900 level, you get in the product, which is a course, and then you can resell it immediately on day one when you got that for yourself, right? So you're getting also a website along that, which is your business. You're getting website, you're getting the templates, you're getting the funnels, you're getting the system behind that, which actually works on automation. And that is coming for you for free. That automation is set up and it's for free. You need to do the setup, but there is an absolute step-by-step how you can do that, or you can even outsource that to a technical team for a fee. They will do that for you. But I've done the setup for myself. Many others who have bought from me have done the setup for themselves, because it's really easy, and it's just like watching a video and doing it for yourself, and it's super easy. Everyone can do that, even without technical skills. Like seriously, no technical skills are needed in this. So that's why I'm saying, this is a very valid question when you're asking, can I start with zero investment? But really, my question to you would be, would you trust that kind of investment? Would you go like, oh, I don't put any money in, but I'm getting money out of it? Like, how does it work, right? What am I doing? Like, how am I getting that? So yes, there is an investment. And I want even to go deeper with that, because imagine you going to a dentist, maybe, and then you're going for a dentist and you're trusting that your dentist is a specialist, that they have certain level of knowledge. You see a certificate or a diploma on their wall, or whatnot, right? And would you trust a random dentist that you've never gone to, who has on their wall a diploma from a no-name university where they don't pay any money? to go through a random no-name university with zero investment into the university, zero fees? Would you trust that kind of doctor, right? I'd say there would be very little trust for me that they can do a good job. But this is not only about the reputation. It's literally about what you're getting out of it, right? Like, I would not trust someone telling me there is no investment, but return is really high. I would go like, how is that even possible on earth, right? Like it just defies the logic. So I really want to explain to you how that investment works and what the investment is for, because you want to understand what you're buying into, right? When you getting the Legacy Builders program, it's a digital product, it's a course, and it's basically stored in Kajabi, if you are aware of those things, right? Stored in Kajabi, and that course literally teaching you how to make six figures online. It's called Daily Pay, how to create daily income for yourself. This is what the course is teaching you. This is what you're getting. And alongside with that, there is a little fee. I'm just very transparent with you. There is a little fee of $29, which goes against the website, because you're getting a website as well. You're putting your name on it, but the system that is behind that website, your website is your business. The business behind the website, the automation is for free. And it's actually designed for you. And somebody has done the work for you. Somebody has created a website, has, coded, has put together all those things that I don't even know how they called, right? They have put together the emails, the funnels, the copy, which means the text that you are actually putting into your emails. Somebody has trialed and tested those systems, and they realize they work. They work. And they are so comfortable saying it they work, because they know then 1 out of 20 people who actually signed up to your website, they buy from you. They've seen it, they tested it on thousands and thousands and thousands of people. And the statistics is the average 1 out of 20 people who signed up for your website and go through the funnel, receive your emails and your nurturing sequence, 1 out of 20 will buy. So you do the math, right? And everything is based on that math, actually. If you know that 1 out of 20 buys, that might not be your statistics. Actually, I got my first customer 1 out of 15, right? And this might vary, might get worse, might get a little bit better, but on average, like 1 out of 15, 1 out of 20. And then you know how many people you need to get through your funnel in order to create how many sales you need per month to get to your 10K months. For example, if that's what you want. Like, how many of you would love to have a business that brings you 10K a month, is fully automated, and what you're doing is only 2 hours a day working on being discovered? Who would love that? And this is what you're learning actually in this program. You're learning the blueprint, you're learning the step-by-step process of how to get to the point that you're actually making daily pays, that the business is actually paying you on an everyday basis, consistently. And then you're only seeing those notifications like, congratulations, got a sale, got a sale, got a new sale, because you're not hearing those no's, because you're not going on calls with customers. Like, this is what I did in my coaching business. You guys, you have no idea how depressing that can be, to go on coaching calls, like sales calls, basically, with potential customers, and then saying, no, I can't afford, it's not the right timing for me, I don't want to be, I'm not sure, blah, 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 all those things. There was 1 month, I swear to God, in my business, in my coaching business, when I had roughly 40 sales calls like this booked in my calendar in 1 month. So I was literally doing like 10 sales calls every week. And I had 0 clients out of that month, 0 clients. I was so devastated. I was actually depressed, and I didn't do anything in my business for the next 3 months. I was just recovering from that shock. I was playing video games for the next 3 months because I was so fed up, so fed up. I just thought this is so much work, so much effort, so much love that I'm pouring into those people, that I'm literally helping them to overcome their greatest obstacles. And what do I get for it? Nothing, nothing at the end of the month. And I was so disappointed. I was so disappointed. So I definitely tried different approaches, different strategies. But with this blueprint, you're not gonna go on sales calls. You're not cold DMing people. You're not cold calling anyone. It's like this is the biggest complaint that I hear from like affiliate marketers, that they just hated those things like cold calling and cold messaging people, strangers, family, friends, all those kind of, and they were just so fed up with that. With this blueprint, you are attracting your ideal customers, so they are coming to you. They're absolutely coming to you asking, what is this about? Hey, tell me more. Sounds interesting. Show me more, right? But you are not hearing from those no sayers, because those no sayers, those complainers, and all that kind of folks is watching you, maybe looking at your content and going, not for me. And they just disappear and you don't hear from them. Because you're not dealing with that part. That part is dealt by in that automation. And you're only getting either questions of clarification, something this or that, or you're getting those notifications, oh, another sale, or another sale, or another sale, right? And this is what you're getting in your business. So it's actually rejection proofed. Rejection proofed, because you are not getting rejected in this business. So is it actually really great for introverts? Yeah. Is it actually for people with feelings who don't like to be disappointed? Yeah, yeah, absolutely. It's good not to be disappointed and depressed by people just rejecting you all the time, right? Because the automation is doing that. And when we're coming back to the investment into this program, when you compare that, like literally, the investment is not even that great, like large, because with one customer, your investment can be covered. And there is a small $29 fee, which is one-off fee as well only. And there are no monthly costs, no recurring costs, which any entrepreneur who's done business before will like jump up and down on this opportunity, because it's just kind of like, this business is for free. This business is almost like for free. I don't have any monthly costs. This is amazing. And this is such a relief, because there's no pressure. I have to get a sale. I have to close this potential client because I have to pay my bills. That pressure is not there, at least, right? And what is the really best part on all of this is that you're not getting only the digital product with the master sales, right? You get an entire business with the automation behind that, but you're also getting a live community, which to me, this specific attribute to this is priceless. Because in the live community, we're getting live trainings, mentorship by the mentor, Michelle, who has created the entire system and the entire business model. She's a millionaire. I'm getting coached by a millionaire every week, sometimes twice a week. And we're getting people from the community who have reached 6 figures and more to pour the knowledge into us, into everyone. And because we are all at the same level, there's no hierarchy, there's no one above or below, there's no one, as I explained before, making money of anyone else, because you're only making money of your own sales. We're all equals. And everyone is learning the same blueprint, the step-by-step process, but the way how you apply to that to yourself is different. You guys, there are 40,000 people doing this blueprint, and they're all doing it a little bit different, because the personality is different. Your style will be your style. It's going to be your business. It's going to be your personality, your individuality, Maybe you like to be funny, so you'll be more funny in your content, in your presentations, all of that. And maybe you like to be more serious or like very driven. It doesn't matter. Everyone will find their audience. This is the beauty, because the people who don't like me might like someone else and they will buy from them. But those kind of people, there might be other people who will not buy from those people, but will buy from me because they like and resonate with what I say, the way how I talk about this, and they just like the experience they're getting with this product, right? So you guys, I'm just really curious. In the comments, let me know. Do you already have a business, any kind of business, or maybe put a number one in the comments if you have a business. Put number two if you don't have a business, but maybe you are thinking of having one potentially, so potentially sometimes in the future, or maybe you are like playing with that idea and just like, oh, that would be great. I don't know if I can do it, but that would be great. So just let me know in the comments, like where are you at right now, and whether you kind of like already have some experiences or not, because with this blueprint you actually don't need any experiences at all, at all, at all. You don't need marketing skills, you don't need sales skills, no graphic design, no technical skills, anything like this, because the most difficult part, the technical parts, they're done for you. They're done, they're created for you. You don't have to be doing them. All the other skills, which is the crucial skill I'm always talking about, is the crucial skill of making money online. That's that's something you're gonna learn because it's in the program. It will teach you step by step on how to get that. My favorite, all-time favorite analogy to this is, if you are a driver, or even if you're another driver, but you can imagine that at some point in your life, you were not a driver, you were just not. And maybe the idea of going and driving a car scared you a lot. And that when you started taking the lessons, all of that was just so overwhelming. There were like millions of things to pay attention to and to learn the rules and just watch out for those things. And you needed that process, you needed that course to go through, and you needed an instructor when you sat at that car to tell you turn right, push the clutch, do this, do that, right? And at first you really needed those instructions. And at some point, what happened to you? You got so good at that it just came to you very naturally, that you were just doing the movements, those, turns, all of that very naturally. It became like a second nature to you. And you didn't need an instructor, and you were practicing and practicing. And at some point you realized, oh my God, I'm a driver. You got a license, and you were really, really comfortable with driving, and you were not scared anymore, and you were really confident because you learned that skill of driving a car. And it was a process, and you arrived at the point. So what happens to the majority of people when they go maybe even into digital marketing, when they start their own business, online, offline, doesn't matter, right? Many people start without that guideline, without that step-by-step process, not knowing what to do, what to follow, what's working, what's not working. And at some point they give up because they go like, well, this is not working for me. I don't know how come it's working for someone else. But because there are so many things you could be doing online, there are so many platforms you could be on right now. You could be promoting your business on so many different platforms, so many different ways, that it gets overwhelming. Because what people do, they go like, oh, it's not working for me. Okay, let's start doing what that other guy is doing because he's earning good money. So let's try TikTok. Okay. And then TikTok is not doing anything for me within 2 weeks. And I'll change to YouTube and I'll give it a shot, YouTube for like a month or two or even three. And nothing is moving for me really. And I must be doing something wrong, must be the wrong platform. So I change to Instagram, and I go on Instagram and start doing something different. And again, it's not bringing the results I want. So I go like, oh, well, it's not for me. I'm not cut for this. I should just go home. Many people do that, and many people quit. And many people just really quit when they are so close to start seeing results. Very, very close. And many people don't realize that there is also a blueprint of how you can learn that skill. And if you can learn how to drive, how to become a confident driver, there is a skill which is called also making money online. And this blueprint is designed to literally bring you to the point where you know how to make daily income on a daily basis in your business. That's why I'm saying this is a freedom machine. This is a freaking freedom machine. That is my six-figure vehicle that will bring me to my six figures. I don't know about you, but that's my dream. That's my that's my life in the future, how I want to be living. And I know, I've done my like part of the work. I've been online. I've done digital marketing for the last 6 years, but I never had a blueprint like this. I never had a blueprint that actually taught me how to do everything that generates income within 2 hours a day only. You guys, I was putting in hours and hours into my coaching business, and I was seeing up and down results. I was never seeing like real takeoff, like real results, and then knowing what I'm doing, and then just taking from there. Why? First, I didn't have the blueprint. Second, I didn't have the time because I was working 8+ hours, and when I couldn't put in the hours anymore, I was lost. I didn't know what to do. Like so many entrepreneurs online, they are sitting in front of the screen every day thinking, well, shall I create content? Shall I go and do video? Shall I create a funnel? Shall I create a course? Shall I go and advertise? Should I use Facebook ads? What should I be doing? There are millions of things that people could be doing. So your days really need to be streamlined like this. You need to know that every day I'm doing this, this, this. Every day I'm doing this, 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 this. And I'm getting better at this, because it might take time. Also, it might take time till my content gets better, till I know and I'm very confident in what I'm talking about, or that I'm actually like really understanding how this stuff works. Like, that people are not really great when they start something at first, right? When you started riding a bike, were you really great? Were you amazing the first time you sat on a bike? Probably not. I was a figure ice skater when I was a little, and it took me 10 years to get at least somewhere. And still, it's quite a difficult sport, right? I'm not saying it's gonna take you 10 years to get to, but I'm saying just think of that as literally as learning how to drive. How long did you do that for? I don't know about you. When I was 18, I took the driving lessons and driving tests, and that took me the entire year, the entire school year, literally. And it was not because it was so many like lessons to learn and all of that, but those lessons needed to be applied. And how you apply that over time, you try it out, and you do that over time you do that. And at some point you go like, oh yeah, I know how to do that. Because you tried enough. You tried enough of times. So you became someone who is driving. So with this blueprint is the very same. You start learning, you start applying, you learn and earn as you go. You're getting better and better and better. And at some point, you're so comfortable that you know what you're doing, and then you're having fun. Your business is actually really fun at that point, because you are like, oh my god, this was this was never too difficult, and it's just enough to be myself. Really, I don't have to go through some scripts, and I don't want to be salesy, and I don't want to be like bothering people and selling something to them. I'm actually not selling. I'm not selling anything to anyone. I'm just showing up in my content. I'm talking to people like yourself. I'm telling you there is a way how you can learn to have daily income, that your life can look different at the end of the year, because I'm taking 12 more people by the end of the year, on that journey to create 10K months. And you can learn that as well together with me. And I'm going to be coaching you personally. This is not in the program. In the program and the community, we have our mentors, but this is my special offer to you. Like, whoever joins the Legacy Builders program between now and the end of the year, I'm taking 12 more people. 12 more people gonna be personally guided by me with this Legacy Builders program, so you can arrive at 10K months as well. Because you guys, I'm creating 10K months by the end of this year. I'm doing it. Like, there's no issue, there's no question for me. But I want to help many, many more, because I know this business is helping families. This business is helping people to create that freedom that you don't have that freedom when you go to corporate. You don't have that kind of freedom. Maybe you have the money, but you don't have the time. You don't have the freedom, literally, to do what you desire to do. And I don't care whether that's traveling the world or having family and spending the time with your kids, or going and visit your friends, and then just move around as you wish, because it's your dream. This is your dream. But so who's going to do that for you? I don't. Nobody else is going to do that for you. If you know you want to have the money because your calling is something else in life than just to be working for the money so you can pay your bills, but you have a greater vision for you because you know you want to be giving something else to the world, you've got to learn how to create money so then you are free to do that. Or that you can build another business, but you already have the skill because you know how to create money online, right? So, you guys, if you're ready to learn more about the blueprint, comment in the comments, say blueprint, and I'll give you all the information that you need to have to start right away. And we are not that far from the end of the year. I was just checking that today. We are 86 days away from the end of the year. You guys, it's less than 3 months, and you still can create amazing results in your life and have a different experience of you by the end of 2024. Or even, heck, a completely new start into 2025 when you know that you have a business. This is automated for you, that you're working 2 hours only on your money generating activities, and you are learning how to make daily income. And maybe that's not going to happen within 3 months right away, but as you learn, as you already earning, you are getting to the point where you know how to make money on a daily basis. And that skill, my friend, this is priceless. For that investment that is $900, this is incomparable if you know how to make daily income forevermore for the life, because the community with the life mentorship, with life training, is not going away, and you're not paying for that. So you're not going to be kicked out, or it's not going to be taken away. It's going to be supporting you to become that person that you want. You saying who you want to be, you saying how much you want to be earning. And if you don't quit, you're going to get there. The only way how you can fail with this business is that you're going to quit too soon, and you're going to really not give it a go. You're not gonna give it your all. But if you are fully in, if you know that you're not taking any other life but that you want for your future, that's your only option, then put ready in the comments. And I'll send you all the information you need to know so you know how to start. So, you guys, if you have any questions about what we just talked about today or anything else, let me know. I'm more than happy to respond to you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Let me know in the comments, by the way, you guys on YouTube, if you're watching replay, #replay. You guys on TikTok, thank you for being here. Let me know how you're enjoying these lives. And I'll be here again tomorrow. So take care for now and enjoy your weekend. Take care for now. Bye-bye.